The Cedarglen is here arriving in Duluth, Minnesota on Wednesday, August 17th, 2011. This is her 7th trip here this season, although she has only made 29 trips to the Twin Ports since 1996. She has loaded iron ore pellets on each trip this season, half the time at the Burlington Northern Dock in Superior and half at the CN Dock in West Duluth. On this trip she loaded iron ore pellets at the CN Dock. She was built in West Germany in 1959 as an ocean-going ore carrier named Ems Ore, and often carried ore between Venezuela and Europe. In 1976 she was purchased by Hall Shipping, a Canadian firm that used her to carry iron ore between Labrador and Hamilton. When she was built, the ship's pilot house and crew quarters were placed amidships in the middle of the ship. Before putting her to work in 1976, Hall moved the pilot house and crew quarters to the stern of the boat, where they are today. She loads both taconite and grain when she was in the Twin Ports. While under the ownership of several Canadian companies, she was called Montcliff Hall in the Cartier Dock, when she was owned by N.M. Patterson and Sons. They got out of the shipping business in 2002 and sold their 3 boats, the Patterson, Cartier Dock, and Manta Dock, to the Canadian Steamship Lines in Montreal, where they were renamed the Pine Glen, the Cedarglen, and the Teak Glen.
Good afternoon, visitors. Now arriving at the Cedarglen. The Cedarglen was built in 1959 at the Schwackler.
That's why they opened the bridge.
This vessel measures 730 feet in length and 75 feet in width. She's fitted with 17 hatches, which open into 2 cargo compartments below. She's coming into the Duluth Superior Harbor today for a load of taconite at the Canadian National Dock. The Cedarglen is powered by 2 diesel engines, which produce a total of 8,750 horsepower, giving her a top speed of 60 miles an hour. She was originally built as the EMS Ore. The interesting note in her history on October 1st of 1966 as the EMS Ore. 3 sailors tried to cut the gate and destroy the ship with axe and hammer. They were eventually subdued and erupted. Once again, this is the Cedarglen. She was built in 1959. She's 730 feet in length. She's coming into the Duluth Superior Harbor today for testing.
I know I hit down.